Have you ever felt like a stranger in your skin? There's a silent war that millions of us face every single day. It doesn't take place on a battlefield, but right here. It happens every morning, in front of the mirror, the war with dark spots, with stubborn melasma. They're more than just marks on your skin, aren't they? They are thieves. Tiny, relentless thieves. They steal your confidence when you're about to meet friends. They steal your joy in family photos, making you tilt your head just so to hide them. They even steal your peace of mind, planting that nagging question in your head, why have I tried everything, and they're still here? And I know what you've done. You've bought the serums full of promises. You've been diligent with the sunscreen. You have wasted money and hope on solutions that only work on the surface. But let's be honest with each other. Deep down, you still feel helpless. If you have ever felt even a moment of exhaustion from this fight, give me a signal by hitting that like button. Let me know that you're ready for a different kind of truth. Because this is not another video about a magic cream. This is a confession. My confession, and perhaps yours too, is that we have been fighting the wrong enemy. The enemy is not your skin. The real enemy is a silent saboteur hiding deep inside your body. And your skin, with its dark spots from pigmentation, is not betraying you. It is screaming for help. It is sending out an SOS that we've been ignoring for far too long. I discovered this truth from the legacy of a Japanese doctor, a man who lived to be 105 years old and spent his life decoding the body's language. He left behind 3 forgotten secrets. 3 secrets that can help you end this war and begin the process of an effective melasma treatment at home. And in this video, I am going to reveal all 3 of them to you. The first secret. About the silent saboteur that is hiding in your very own kitchen. The second secret, about the golden mineral that your skin is starving for. And the most important secret, a shockingly simple 2-minute nightly ritual that begins the process to get rid of pigmentation even while you sleep. Join me on this journey. Because it's time we stop fighting our skin, and start listening to it. For years, I believed the answer to my skin was found in jars just like this one. An expensive weapon for the war I told you about. But today, I want to talk about a truth that might make you angry. A truth about a sweet conspiracy, a brilliant, multi-billion-dollar magic trick. The cosmetic industry has taught us one thing: focus on the surface. They hand us their creams, their serums, and they say, apply this, and the problem will be solved. And we believed them. We applied, we rubbed, we hoped. But that is the magic trick. They want us to stay busy, cleaning the surface, so we never have the time or reason to ask ourselves, wait a minute, why does my floor keep getting dirty? They don't want us to know that the roof is leaking. Let me show you something. This used to be my bathroom cabinet. Every single jar here was a failed promise. A little piece of broken hope. And a significant amount of wasted money. It reminds me of my friend, Diana. She once told me something I'll never forget. She said, Harold, I feel like I'm wearing an invisible mask. Every morning, I put on makeup not to feel beautiful, but to hide my real self. I'm so tired. That feeling of exhaustion, that feeling of having to hide, it hurts more than the dark spots themselves. It robs us of the freedom to just be ourselves. If you have ever felt a moment of that same exhaustion, just like Diana, if you also have failed promises in your cabinet, please comment with the number 1 below. Just the number 1. So we can all see that we are not alone in this frustration. And here is the core truth I learned: you cannot heal an internal problem with an external solution. It's just like gardening. When you see an ugly weed, do you just cut the top off with scissors? No. Because you know it will grow back in a few days, maybe even stronger. The only way to get rid of it is to bend down, get your hands dirty, and pull out its toxic root. Those dark spots from pigmentation, that stubborn melasma, they are just the top of the weed. The root is silently growing deep within your overworked liver, within your exhausted gut that can no longer absorb nutrients. Our bodies can't speak with words. So they use our skin to draw signals for help. When the liver can't filter out toxins, it pushes them out onto the skin. When the body is severely lacking the minerals it needs to repair itself, it protests with patches of uneven skin tone. We have spent too much time cutting the top of the weed. It is time for us to find and pull out the root. So, the most important question is, what exactly is that root? It isn't just one thing. It's 3 silent enemies. And in the next section, I am going to expose the very first one, a familiar friend in your kitchen that is sabotaging your liver day after day, without you even knowing it. Our body, you know, is a grand symphony. A masterpiece of creation where billions of cells are talented musicians, all working together in harmony to create the music of life. But in this grand orchestra, there are 3 principal musicians. 3 devoted friends, working tirelessly in the dark to protect and regenerate us. But because they are so silent, we have unintentionally forgotten them. We have starved them. We have exhausted them. And when these key musicians can no longer play their part, the symphony begins to fall out of tune. And the very first wrong notes, do you know where they are heard? Right on our skin. Today, it's time we remember their names, listen to their stories, and learn how to nourish them back to health. The first forgotten friend, the silent gatekeeper, your liver. The first friend, and the one who suffers the most, is your liver. I don't want to use complex medical terms. Just imagine your liver is a loyal bodyguard, standing guard at the main door of your body 24/7. Everything you eat, you drink, you breathe, must pass this bodyguard's inspection. Their job is to filter out the bad guys, toxins, chemicals, excess sugar, and only allow the good friends, nutrients, to enter. But what have we done? We have forced this bodyguard to work overtime. We load our bodies with too much sugar, too many processed foods. Every day, it's not just a few bad guys, but an entire invading army that storms the gate. Your bodyguard, the liver, has been fighting desperately. It's tired, it's exhausted, it's overloaded. And when it can no longer handle the onslaught, it must make a painful choice, to push some of the toxic waste out through a side exit. That side exit is your skin. Those dark patches of skin pigmentation, those areas of dull, lifeless skin, they are not signs of aging. They are signs that your bodyguard, the liver, is waving a white flag of surrender. It's why you wake up still feeling tired, even after a full night's sleep. It's because your bodyguard was up all night, struggling with the waste we loaded in. So how can we help this friend? It's very simple. We lighten their load. Dark leafy greens like spinach and kale, they are like diligent janitors, helping to clean up some of the burden. A little turmeric in your meals, it's like a healing balm that helps your body fight inflammation and recover. An artichoke tea, it's like a cool stream of water that helps purify and soothe the overload. Let's start with the smallest things to comfort your loyal bodyguard. The second forgotten friend, the tiny repair crew, your minerals. The second friend is an entire army. An army of billions of tiny soldiers, responsible for building and repairing every bit of damage in your body. And the 2 most important minerals for your skin are zinc and copper. Every time your skin is damaged by the sun, by stress, a distress signal is sent out. Immediately, this army is dispatched. Zinc soldiers are the combat engineers, clearing away dead cells, fighting inflammation, and rebuilding the foundation. Copper soldiers are the architects, helping to link collagen fibers together to create a strong, resilient skin structure. But what if your armada is running low on soldiers? What if your army is severely depleted? The distress signal is still sent, but no one comes to the rescue. The construction site is left in a state of disarray. Wounds take longer to heal. The skin structure becomes loose and weak. Have you noticed your skin becoming thinner, more fragile, and bruising more easily lately? That is a sign your repair crew is understaffed. Those dark spots are the faulty construction projects, areas of damage that were never properly repaired. A clear symptom of mineral deficiency. To recruit this army again, we need to supply them with rations. Pumpkin seeds and legumes are some of the richest sources of zinc. A few oysters, or mushrooms, and nuts will provide the copper for your architects. Don't let your skin fight its battles alone, without reinforcements. The third forgotten friend, the conductor of sleep, magnesium. And the final friend, the one who determines the quality of the entire symphony, is magnesium. If the body is an orchestra, magnesium is the conductor. Especially at night. Sleep is not just about rest. It's when the healing symphony is performed. But for that music to be beautiful, it needs the conductor, magnesium, to give the cues. Magnesium signals the nervous system orchestra to play softer, reducing stress. It signals the muscles to relax. Only then can the other musicians, like growth hormones and the cellular repair crew, begin their work most effectively. When magnesium is deficient, the orchestra becomes chaotic. Even if you lie in bed for 8 hours, the symphony never truly begins. You are asleep, but your body is not at rest. It remains in a state of low-grade alert. And a body that doesn't rest will never have the time and energy to heal the skin. It's too busy dealing with internal inflammation and stress. Restless sleep, waking up in the middle of the night, these are signs that your conductor is absent. How do we invite this conductor back? A small piece of dark chocolate, 70% cacao or higher. Half an avocado with a meal. A handful of nuts, like almonds or walnuts. These are the most gracious invitations for the conductor to return and help you get a truly deep, healing sleep. So, there are our three friends, the gatekeeper liver, the repair crew of minerals, and the conductor of sleep, magnesium. After hearing me share this, which friend do you feel you've forgotten the most? Be honest with yourself. Comment with the number 1 if it's the gatekeeper. Number 2, if it's the repair crew. And number 3 if it's the conductor. Realizing who you've forgotten is the first and most important step on the journey of healing. And in the next segment, we will build a detailed, 20-day plan to invite all 3 of these friends back home. Knowledge, no matter how precious, is just a collection of dry seeds, unless we plant them in the soil of action. In the last segment, we identified our 3 forgotten friends. And I saw so many of your comments. Some of you realized you'd neglected the gatekeeper, while others felt a pang of regret for letting the repair crew become so depleted. That recognition is the first rain, moistening the soil of our souls. And now, it is time for us to plant the seed. This is not a challenge. I don't like that word. It sounds heavy and full of pressure. This is an invitation. An invitation for 20 days, dedicated to your own body. 20 days to stop fighting and start healing from within. 20 days for you and your body to sit down, and truly make peace with one another. Are you ready? Week 1, days 1 to 7, the peace phase. Its meaning, to send an apology and give your body a chance to rest. The first week is the most important, but it is also the simplest. We are not going to do anything complicated. The goal this week is singular, to create a space of peace so your body has the chance to breathe after years of fighting. Here is what we will do. Action number 1, a sweet goodbye. Say goodbye to refined sugar and processed foods for just 7 days. Cookies, sodas, canned meals, just set them aside for now. The deeper meaning, this isn't a punishment. This is the first act of lightening the load for your gatekeeper liver. It's like telling your bodyguard, friend, take this week off. There will be no invaders. Action number 2, a gentle morning ritual. Every morning, instead of using a chemical-based face wash, try this ancient method. Use a little cold, unsweetened milk. Gently apply it to your face, then rinse with cool water. The deeper meaning, this is an apology to your skin. We are telling it, I am sorry for using harsh chemicals on you. From now on, I will treat you with kindness. Action number 3, the first sip of the day. Start your day with a glass of warm water with a few drops of lemon. The deeper meaning, this is a gentle awakening and purification for your digestive system, preparing it for a more effective day. Just these 3 simple actions. For the first week, don't focus too much on what to eat, but rather on what not to eat. Give your body a real vacation. You might feel a little uncomfortable on day 2 or 3, but after that, you will feel a lightness that you haven't felt in a long time. Week 2, days 8 to 14. The conversation phase. Its meaning, to give your body the words it needs to heal itself. If the first week was about being silent to listen, the second week is when we begin a meaningful conversation with our body. We will provide it with the words, the nutrients, that it needs to tell us its story of regeneration. Action number 1, invite the 3 friends back. Now it's time to invite our friends back to the table. 4. The gatekeeper liver. Add dark leafy greens and a little turmeric to your meals. 4. The repair crew, eat a handful of pumpkin seeds each day, and add legumes to your soups or salads. 4. The conductor of sleep, enjoy a small piece of dark chocolate after dinner, or have half an avocado with lunch. The deeper meaning, every meal is no longer just for filling your stomach. It is an act of supplying weapons, rations, and comfort to the friends who need it most. Action number 2, the healing mask from the kitchen. Twice this week, spend 15 minutes with a natural mask that helps fade dark spots. The recipe is simple. The juice from 1 small potato. 2 tablespoons of unsweetened milk. 1 teaspoon of licorice powder, if you have it. Mix well, apply to your face with a cotton ball, relax, and rinse. The deeper meaning, this is a safe and natural way to support from the outside, working in perfect harmony with the healing from within that is now taking place. This week, you will start to feel the changes. Your energy will be more stable. Your sleep might be a little deeper. Your skin may look more peaceful. That is the sign that the conversation is working. Week 3, days 15 to 20. The promise phase. Its meaning, to plant the seeds for a healthy future and make a lasting commitment. The final week of this 20-day plan is about making a promise. We reinforce good habits and plant the seeds for a future where taking care of your body is no longer a project, but a way of life. Action number 1, the power of berries. Add berries like strawberries, blueberries, or an orange to your diet each day. They are rich in vitamin C, a powerful antioxidant that acts like a protective umbrella for your skin against future damage. Action number 2, the breath before sleep. Every night before you sleep, take 2 minutes. Just 2 minutes. Lie in bed, place a hand on your belly. Take a deep breath in through your nose, feel your belly rise, and exhale slowly through your mouth. Repeat this 5 times. The deeper meaning. This is you rolling out the red carpet to invite the conductor Magnesium to work. A slow, deep breath signals to your nervous system, it is safe now. It is time to rest. It optimizes the body's repair and regeneration process overnight. Action number 3, write down your promise. On day 20, take a small piece of paper. Write down the one habit from this journey that you love the most and promise to continue. Post it where you will see it every day. The deeper meaning, sustainable change doesn't come from doing 100 things perfectly for 20 days. It comes from doing one thing consistently for 100 days and beyond. This is your promise to your own body. And that is the entire journey. A journey of peace, conversation, and promise. It doesn't demand extraordinary things. It only demands kindness and patience with yourself. So, after hearing about these 3 phases, which one are you most excited to begin? Comment with the number 1 for the peace phase, number 2 for the conversation phase, and number 3 for the promise phase. Your excitement is the greatest energy to get started. And in our final segment, we will talk about the mistakes to avoid and how to turn this journey into a lifelong friendship with your body. Our 20-day journey is coming to its conclusion. Together, we have uncovered forgotten secrets and learned to listen to our bodies. So many of you are excited and ready to begin. But did you know? This exact point, the end, is also where 90% of people fail. It's a hard truth. They do wonderfully for 20 days, they see the results, and then they fall into one of two dangerous traps. These two traps will destroy all of your efforts and pull you right back to where you started. Today, I must show you what they are, so you can continue walking firmly on the path of healing. Trap number 1, the perfection trap. The first trap comes from a very human thought: I have to do this 100% correctly. You promise yourself you won't eat a single bite of sugar, that you'll drink enough water every day. But then one day, you go to your grandchild's birthday party, and you have a small slice of cake. Immediately, a voice in your head screams, "That's it, I've failed. It's all ruined." And so, you give up. Please, listen to me on this. This journey is not about perfection. It is about progress. If you happen to eat a piece of cake, enjoy it, and then simply return to your good friends the next day. Your body doesn't need 3 days of perfection. It needs 300 days of kindness and consistency. Do not let one small misstep ruin a great journey. Trap number 2, the finish line illusion. The second trap is even more subtle. You complete the 20 days. Your skin is brighter, and you feel healthier. You think to yourself, "Great, I've reached the finish line." And then, you slowly go back to your old habits. But there is no finish line when it comes to taking care of your health. This 20-day plan is not a race. It is a training session, a course to help you understand your body better. The goal is not to finish 20 days, but to carry the lessons from those 20 days into the rest of your life. This is not a diet, this is a friendship. And a friendship needs to be nurtured every single day. Today, when I look at the man in the mirror, the conversation is completely different. I no longer see enemies on my skin. I see faithful messengers. A dark spot might remind me, "Harold, you didn't get enough sleep last night." A patch of dull skin might be a whisper, "Hey, our gatekeeper liver is a little bit overloaded." And that is the greatest gift of all. Not flawless skin, but the peace that comes from understanding and befriending your own body. True beauty is not about erasing every trace of time. True beauty is the harmony that radiates from within. This journey is so much easier when we have companions. That is why I took the time to write down all of my notes, the recipes, and the detailed schedule of this plan into a small guide. I call it the 20-Day Companion Guidebook. It is completely free, a gift from my heart to yours. Please, click the first link in the description to get it. And I have an even more important invitation. Bring that guidebook with you and come home to our community on Facebook, the Senior Health with Harold community. It's a place where we share our meals, our struggles, and encourage each other every day. If you have watched this far and you feel ready to begin this journey of friendship with your body, please comment below with these 3 simple words: "I am ready." So that I, and the entire community, will know that we are about to welcome another wonderful traveling companion. Thank you for listening.